everybody? It's Davey from the 80s, and you're now entering the Cinema Chop Shop. So park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button down below. Also, in the description, I will link a link to my Patreon account. You, my friend, can't become a Patreon. All you have to do is click the link and join. You can help me create content by asking me to review a movie or even asking for me to review music. It's all up to you. We'll talk about it. Just hit me up. Now, today is Monster Monday. So you already know what that means. We are going to look at another spectacular monster movie. Now, today is a strange movie that I actually ran across with one of my Facebook groups. This movie is called The Howl from Beyond the Fog. Boom. Wait. Yeah. No, you can't really see it that well for some strange reason. The lighting isn't all that great. But yes, this movie is called The Howl from Beyond the Fog. It is released by a company called SRS. They also did a lot of low-budget kaiju films too, I believe. Now, the cool thing about this company is it comes with a bunch of cool little swag. So we have this. It comes with a nice little postcard of the movie. It comes with this. Oh, that's upside down. Nice little poster. And it also comes with this. Another awesome poster. I really like this one though. Not gonna lie. This one's tight. This one's dope. This one's really dope. I like that one. So, when you order the DVD, Blu-ray, it comes with freaking two posters and a postcard or something. Well, enough of that. Let's get into the actual film. Quick synopsis of what the film is. The film is basically a young man who returns to his village, and he finds out that there's a monster wreaking havoc, or not wreaking havoc, but there's a monster that's associated with the village. And there's just this turmoil, I guess, between certain villagers and other villagers because they want them to move so that they can create the dam. And then the other half is like they want to also kill this monster. But the boy, and I guess his cousin, I believe that's his cousin, they befriend the monster somehow. And in the end, all hell breaks loose because somebody gets hurt that befriended the monster. Whatever. It's not really like a ridiculously crazy storyline. It's very simplistic and it's short. This movie's literally only 30 minutes. It's like 38 minutes. It's like barely below 40. It's not that long. And honestly, let me tell you what I think about this movie. First of all, there's one thing in this movie that drives me up the wall, and I just I couldn't get into it simply because of this. This is an example. Hey, how you doing? Did you know that this movie is made out of freaking toys? Yes, there's toys doing the whole movie. Yes, you heard me right. There's freaking toys throughout the whole movie. This whole movie is nothing but mannequins in a way. Like there's little toy figurines, and they use these figurines to tell the story. Now, I was kind of taken back by it at first. I'm like, yo, is this movie really using toys to tell a story? I thought it was just the opening, and I'm like, okay, it's just the opening. It's just the opening. Then it got a little bit further, and I'm like, damn, this is actually more of this movie. More of this movie has more figurines. The whole movie is nothing, like there's no actual people in this movie. The movie is nothing but toys or figurines or whatever you want to call them. That's the whole damn movie. All right. It's using that. That drove me up the wall. I honestly couldn't. I kept checking out. I couldn't take it serious only because of these figurines. Now, when I'm talking about the monster, if I believe it correctly, the monster's name is Nebula. This monster's design is pretty dope. It kind of reminds me of the Loch Ness Monster. I know he has like a little foresty patch on his back, but he kind of reminds me of the Loch Ness Monster, and he has a very unique howl, per se. Also, I believe that this monster, his weapon of choice, Godzilla has fire breath, Gamera has the fire belly. Freaking Mothra has the wings, I guess, or string when it's the worm form. But this man has his own unique thing. My man blows fog out of his mouth. Now, granted, although the figurine idea was really, really annoying, I have to give credit. The set pieces were amazing. The set pieces were well done. I believe that this movie was kickstarted in 2017, and it barely got its production, wrapped up production, and entered a film festival in 2019. So this is a pretty fairly new movie, right? The monster design is dope. I honestly would prefer this movie to be with real people in it. They have voice actors in the movie. I mean, for them to actually go through the struggle and the fight and actually like make sound effects for each thing, I mean, that's pretty unique. That's very unique. I just personally just couldn't get into the whole figurine puppet thing. I wasn't expecting that. The movie's a short movie. It's like I said, it's under 40 minutes. Not bad. Because honestly, not bad for me, because in all honesty, if I had to watch an hour of this movie, I probably would have turned it off. I debated turning it off after 20 minutes, only because of the whole figurine thing. But like I said, the set pieces are amazing. 90% of the music is amazing. This movie has a pretty damn good film score, except for one song that kind of threw me off. There's also like this weird animated sequence that kind of like took me out of the movie for a minute. Like, it looked cool. This movie honestly would make a fantastic anime, or a short anime. That's pretty cool. Again, we're back at the figurines. Like, I can't do it. Like, I can't watch a movie with figurines. Like, I used to watch stuff like that with Mr. Rogers and things, but it was like an educational thing, and I knew what I was getting myself into. This movie, I literally just went off of a whim, because shout outs to my Kaiju Facebook group. They put me on to some pretty cool, interesting movies, and somebody drops in and said, yo, I got this the special edition and release of this movie, I'm about to crack it open and check it out. And I'm like, yo, that poster is sick. That cover is sick. That looks kind of cool. I thought it looked interesting, so I went into it raw. I didn't look up trailers. I didn't look up synopsises. I didn't look up Reddit post or anything. I just went into this raw. Like, okay, I'm gonna find out what this movie is really about. And all honesty, I love the freaking the kaiju. The kaiju is amazing. I love the kaiju. I just don't like the figurines around it. There's stop motion sequences that are amazing. Stop motion is a lost art that I would love to see more of, because the stop motion animation scene in Hellraiser is magnificent. But, you know, you're not really going to see those things too often. But the stop motion sequence in this movie is dope, especially the rampaging scene at the end. But it's just I couldn't get past the figurines. Like, I know you're probably sitting there like, dude, how many times are you going to mention this damn figurines? As many times as I need to, okay? I'm not going to sit back and watch a dollhouse. And honestly, my wife sits next to me and she's like, I can't take this serious, man. I feel like I'm watching kids play with toys on YouTube. And I'm just like, I feel you. If you want to walk out the room, I completely understand right now, because I feel exactly the same way. The whole figurine thing just takes me out, you know? And this is honestly one of my first Monster Monday reviews where I just kind of was like, fudge. Like, man, like, I think this could have been a lot better. The idea of the movie's cool. The monster's cool. The soundtrack is cool. The movie has all the ingredients to be something really good. And I've heard a lot of people praise this film, and I understand why. I mean, the time, the amount of energy that went into probably creating these figurines and set pieces was probably time consuming as hell. I mean, I appreciate it. It's not my type of movie. I'm sorry. Like, I just couldn't get into it. Let me know if you guys seen this movie, if you're into it, if it's something that tickled your fancy. Me personally, I think it was okay. I mean, as far as like, if it was real people in it, I think I probably would have been raving more about this film. But the fact that it had figurines and toys, like, I don't know, man. Like, I couldn't do it. But if you are interested in seeing this movie, If you go to the SRS company, they have this Blu-ray for sale for purchase. I know you can't really see it. Let me see if I turn up the light real quick. There you go. Right? Can you see it better? Yeah, you can see that a little better. I just didn't want this huge glare on my face. Like, oh. Yeah, so with that being said, that's my review for Monster Monday. Let me know if you've seen this movie. If you've seen it, let me know what you think. If you agree with me, whether you disagree with me. But don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the way out. Also, like this video, share with your friends, talk to them. Maybe you can even hit me up in the comment section of this video and tell me something that maybe I should watch for my Monster Monday reviews. Until next time, I will see you later. Adios. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out my Patreon account.